I'm Martina Anderson, and I'm a Richmond County Teacher of the Year finalist. I came into education a little bit later in life. I'd already attained my bachelor's degree, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled in the private sector. I didn't feel like I was growing or contributing to society in any meaningful way. So I was talking to a few friends of mine who happened to be educators as well as my former teachers, and they encouraged me to get into education. So I did. I went back, got my teaching credentials. I started off as a social studies teacher, went back to my old high school, Glen Hills High School, go Big Blue, and worked there for a while. I connected with special education students and their needs, went back and got my master's degree in special education. Then I felt like the way I taught with hands-on learning, project-based infusions of technology, that would benefit not only special education students, but a wide range of students as well. So I decided being a media specialist was the best way to accomplish that. So I went back to school and got my EDS.
Ms. Anderson, when it comes down to spending money as far as media and technology, we always include Ms. Anderson in those conversations. So I had the bookkeeper, I said, hey, can you call Ms. Anderson up and just act like we have a question regarding an order? So she's like, sure. So she came up. So when she came in the door, she was standing by the bookkeeper and she was, saying, hey, what's going on with the computers? Or, we were talking about the order. So then I said, pardon the interruption, staff. And we don't make interruptions and we don't interrupt instruction here at McBean. So it's a big deal if we interrupt. And I said, I want to make an announcement. Our Teacher of the Year was a top finalist for the county. And she looks at the bookkeeper and she said, you lied to me. I thought.
That was so unexpected. I'm humbled by this. They called me up to the office. They had a ruse. They needed a computer issue fixed. So I'll go bebopping up to the office, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, we got to make this announcement first. And they make the announcement. I was like, what? So yeah, it was very humbling. I was shocked and like, what, me? So yeah, couldn't believe it.
I didn't initially know who it was gonna be. My fourth grade teacher actually dropped hints. And she said she wasn't on the main hall, and I wasn't thinking Miss Anderson because I didn't thought she counted as a teacher. I thought she was just a librarian. So I was thinking maybe the PE teacher or the music teacher. But when I heard it, I was actually very excited.
I've been a media specialist since 2008. And with the one-to-one technology, it's a lot easier for the students to have access to what they need. It's a lot easier for the teachers to incorporate technology into their lessons. And it's a lot easier for them, they have the world at their fingertips now. There's no reason for anybody to not succeed or explore what they are interested in. And this technology allows them to do that.
She does read alouds that are just so captivating. There are times that I'll go in to visit and I'll end up staying for a great portion of her lesson because she's so intriguing and she has a student really engaged in her lessons. She teaches the students sign language, which is something I was like, hey, a media specialist teaching sign language, but the students absolutely love it.
Ask her about different information on the books, and then she, almost all the time, she knows everything about the books.
Well, books, of course, these are the starting point. You've got to know how to read. You've got to find something that interests you. You've got to find something that you love, and at the elementary level especially. Once you find a book that you love, a genre you can't put down, that's your starting point. That's your springboard into everything else.